Hello, I'm Wafflestick, and welcome back to my Minecraft survival series here on the WayStone server. We are currently on Season 2, Episode 33, and we're in the middle of spawn. I want to begin off today's episode by saying that my microphone is coming in tomorrow, so we should see a change in that in this episode relatively soon, because it's kind of late right now. But beginning off over here in the spawn area, we have a new area cleared for some more projects. So if you do remember Pickle, he was on the server not too long ago. He was an amazing builder. I wish he would have stayed around and done some stuff, but hey, people have their own things to do. We are over here next to his little hobbit hole, but behind me, this is why I'm kind of looking this way. This has been removed, so we have a whole large area to work with. And I want to start off with a nice build over here, kind of filling in the area. And I want to go back to my roots, back to the beginning of the season roots of building something somewhat medieval, primitive, something of that sort. To give you some sort of idea, the clock tower could be a good aspect for that. We have this primitive look about it. And I want to translate something from this to this design over here. But it's going to be maybe perhaps just a little bit bigger. So I have a whole project to work on this week. And also look a little bit more medieval. So let's go ahead and collect some resources as far as like some gray stone and some wood to really begin this design off with. I've got my two shulkers with me. Most of our materials came from our bases, but to really complement this design and sort of return to those roots, we're going to have to consider some spruce wood, because in Season 1, we did kind of do a modern medieval mix-up with our starter house, and I want to do something similar to that, but much more complicated. And we've got two shulker boxes filled with resources that we can use, so it's just a matter of getting all the materials, which I believe spruce wood is complemented by gray very well. It's one of Toucan's favorite. And, well, I believe it's everyone's favorite when it comes to gray builds. I mean, dark oak is just a little bit too dark. Oak is just a little bit too light. Spruce meets you right in the center. I had just started recording a clip just to explain the things I want to do. Don't blow up Pickle's house. Oh, geez, okay. I hate creepers. I hate them. I hate them. Oh. Why me? Oh, wow. Okay. Someone has just completely terraformed over this. Well, good thing I came prepared. Good thing I came prepared. I hate creepers. I'm in the middle of working out a design for this. It's not going too bad. It looks like we've got to do a few of these would be kind of cool with the design that we've kind of got going in the background. So having some column work like that. So when you do look at the design, it looks very intricate when you have these different blocks and sorts. And I wanted to incorporate the acacia wood, but then also use some of this oak for the trim work. Only thing is, whenever you do that, then you really make the house a lot smaller. But hey, I don't know if it really even matters if we were to take these out. And then we can go ahead and put in our oak wood and then just save some room like that. So, also something else I was wanting to kind of focus on and try. I don't know how well it's going to go, but if we were to bring this just a couple of blocks out and then we just do sort of a stair work here. Just doing that. There we go. And we took some of this stone brick and just kind of incorporated that into the design. How would that look if we were to do that? So it's kind of making a upward design pattern. Of course, we still got to figure out what to do in the center because, well, we're going to do some type of doorway for this. But let's take this block out right here and just get an idea what the angle looks like. There we are. Maybe even a little bit thicker would be fine. Even having this out could be okay. But I don't want it to look like a framework. I want it to make it look like part of the structure. I'm hearing zombies about, which isn't very good. But yeah, having something of that looks pretty good. Stretch that over, and I believe center is 2 blocks. It looks like it is. take these out. So yeah, incorporating some type of design like this, and then we're gonna have to figure out what to do with these acacia logs now. Okay, so we sort of have this connection, which I really love. It's giving it a very hardcore structure pill. And if we were to bring this column up like this, and then the final column, I believe, goes right behind that. So get back up here, I have towers everywhere, just putting everything up like that. Should give it some good structure, so we can bring these andesite towers down. Go over here, I believe everything is cleared off, so we can take a good look. Yes, that looks cool, and I have used some andesite in the mix to give it some more gray and texture. But let's go and put one final slab right there, and that's our awning. And that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I really love how that has turned out. Gotta figure out some kind of block to put there. Perhaps just going with some good old andesite. I'm hearing zombies everywhere below me or somewhere. Oh, that's not the right one. Let's put it right here. Yeah. That looks cool, but we've got to bring down the other side with the andesite as well. Diamonds. We need diamonds. Where are they? I put them in here. Excellent. Let's just go ahead and take about 6 of those because I want to buy some stuff from Fripp shop for this design that we're doing at the AFK house. I want to show you how fast we can get to spawn with this portal. So check this out. I know a little shortcut. Whisper, whisper, don't tell anyone. But although the tunnel does go right here up to spawn and kind of curves around, we could just elytra right here and rocket right into this doorway, which is awesome. That's all we had to do, and then we're here. I mean, isn't that so cool? I was watching Fripp's video and had noticed that he had some green blocks in here in the snapshot store. I really need to purchase some of those. I think he may have put them in this chest. Yes, I remember correctly. Oh, he even has some here. So I'm going to take 6 stacks. So we have 4 there, and then we have 2 extra ones there. And he is going to get some more diamonds from us. We really need to make use of this green in our build. I believe it will make for a really cool roof design that we could probably shift around with and come up with something. Now, of course, we do have some sheep. You may have noticed that there's a bunch of colorful sheeps wandering about on the Waystone, and they've kind of exploded over here. We do have some green sheep there that we can take some wool from, so we can do some carpet if we need to. But I haven't fully decided on what the roof design looks like right now, so once we do get to that, we will see if we'll need carpet or not. But you may have noticed there's a little bit of a change here. We have went with some kind of fence design with the stone stairs on the side. But you believe we got to do the other side as well? I mean, if you didn't have the stone stairs there, it really overpowers with the spruce. As you can see, it's very dark and it just doesn't really blend in well. And we need to probably change those blocks. I had just kind of played around with the idea here of doing some kind of whole blocks, but I started thinking of it. This is an AFK house. I wouldn't want a skeleton to come up and shoot me while I'm AFKing, or, you know, it just makes things a little bit more inconvenient. So we're going to have to work with something else rather than that, even though that looks kind of cool. And in here, we've got to obviously place some blocks down. I'm going to go ahead, put away all of this green concrete because we can use it. And that should be a pretty cool roof color that will blend in our natural environment. A few days have passed. I haven't been on the Waystone for a little bit, and that's because I have launched a new series, Buildcraft. If you're interested in going and seeing that, then I did upload the first episode. But do not worry, I'm going to still be putting a lot of effort into the Waystone. I just wanted something else to go to whenever I felt like it. When I felt like going to my single player and just kind of focusing on it, that sounds kind of fun. I wanted to work on 2 different projects instead of 1. But we're back on the Waystone, and you may notice that my microphone quality is just a little bit better if you do use headphones. I'm not sure if you do or not. It's kind of a subjective thing. Some people may notice it, some may not. But continuing on with this design, I guess the first thing we need to do is remove this. and try to make use of the stone so that it isn't making any open holes in the house to get hit by skeletons or anything external. Like if a creeper sees me and I'm standing by this wall, there's a chance that he could still blow up. So definitely don't want to be in the fray of that. Let's go ahead and try to mock up a roof design and get this thing flowing because, well, I've been lacking here for the last couple of days in the WayStone, I'll be honest. We sort of have something going on with the roof up here. We do have all the green blocks in combination with the stairs, and although it doesn't look that great from this side, if we were to go over here and take a look from the side over here, now that looks pretty nice. I like the way it has come out with the oak accents, breaking up the blocks a bit. Perhaps we could do some sort of extension here, so maybe a window coming out from the side would be kind of a cool thing, but it's somewhat of a challenging thing to figure out where I'm going to put that. So I'm just going to replace the stairs, give it a good gander, and try to figure out some kind of depth detailing for the faces of the roof. So we have done some work on the roof, and LeacHLeacH has come along to help me. Hello, LeacHLeacH.
Hey.
How's it going?
Wrong. We totally built it wrong.
Yes. This seems to be the story of my life, because on this side we have done an excellent job. We have put in a lot of work over here. Well, LeacHLeacH. I say we, but LeacHLeacH. I was just kind of standing around and LeacHLeacH was building.
No, you didn't stand around. You were like, I tried to ender pearl and fly into the distance.
Yeah, I've learned one thing with LeacHLeacH. I'm terrible at ender pearls. Yeah, but we do have some issues here in the front, trying to figure out some kind of overhang issues, and also the back. But the sides are looking really cool. I love this design. We just kind of sit around and exchanged ideas with each other, and yeah, it's coming together quite well there. We're just getting this side put in, and I guess I'll do some interior design for the end of the episode, but I guess we'll continue working on this and hopefully get it all finished. So thank you, LeacHLeacH. I really appreciate your input.
Hey!
If you haven't seen LeacHLeacH, go check him out. He does a lot of Twitch streaming, and he does upload the episodes to YouTube now.
Yeah, I do, and I have my single player.
Nice. Yes, he has a really beautiful single player. He puts a lot of work into it too, so I highly recommend to go over and subscribe to him on YouTube, and also follow him on Twitch. He has some great things waiting for you.
Just search for LeacHLeacH. Okay.
I will be linking that in the description below, but
don't subscribe to my German channel. No, that's not that.
And Geronimo, I think we have everything in place. I have put in some work over here on the roofing. We have all the stairs in completely, and when you walk down into this area, I must say, looking at this house and looking at my capability of building it, I think I did pretty good. I mean, it's not incredible, but it looks pretty good. I had gotten the idea of the trapdoors from LP, so thank you very much, LP. You are excellent for that suggestion. She had told me she was using it for her build, and well, this looks fantastic. I love the way trapdoors look. It's a very nice alternative to windows. And we have done the same thing up here. Of course, that's not really a functioning window, is it? I mean, it doesn't really have anything behind it except for green. But yeah, you can see a little bit of the detail from the outside. We were to walk on around. Back here, we have went with the same concept on a very simple basis. Not necessarily the same as the front. I started thinking, how many people would look back there behind the house instead of the front? Continuing on inside, we have completely decorated it everywhere. We have the glowstone with the trapdoors, which looks quite nice because we're not a big fan of redstone, but glowstone looks. And I've suited it to sort of a tavern. We were to close that trapdoor to get a full effect. Very lovely. And I thought I had a music disc. There it is. It's in the jukebox. So I was thinking Every tavern, every restaurant needs music. And well, we have music. So it's come out pretty well. We've got our desks or our tables and chairs, along with a bed for the AFK effect. But that is a complete our AFK home. I've been really wanting to build one of these because I'm always looking for a place to go whenever I want to AFK at spawn. I wanted to take a final few moments of this episode to say farewell to someone on the server. If you know Fripp, the all-time old Fripp, he has decided to move on from the WayStone. He is going to be recording a single-player series, and I must say, it is very sad. I am very sad about it, but he is not going to be taken off the server. He is going to still be whitelisted, so he can come and play at his leisure. That's the perks of being a very dedicated WayStone member. I have decided that anyone who sticks with it, dedicates a lot of time on the server, and does a good job recording, they will be able to stay on the WayStone once they retire. And this zombie is aggroed onto me, which isn't good. There's a creeper and skeleton. I just need to get out of here. But, Fripp, thank you for your time, and I really appreciate everything you've done for the WayStone. I am going to be switching over to a clip, and we're going to be exploring some of your builds before we do end off the episode. I feel kind of stupid. Oh, I didn't even see this, but this is a box that was left by Fripp. It's a shulker box, and he has put some good stuff in here. We have a bunch of packed ice and elytra, some diamonds, some diamond blocks, which is incredible, and also some diamond shovels. The cat is excellent. Thank you, Fripp. I really appreciate you giving me all this stuff. And these are crazy fireworks. Probably will be using those because we are going to dedicate some time to you, Fripp. Oh, he has went ahead and removed his thing already. Oh, it's sad. But let's go over to some of his builds and check them out before today's episode's up. I want to show Fripp off. I think his builds need to be shown off. But if we were to go over the mountainside over here, this is where he has first built. This is his little village. And since episode 1, he had began it, the mining outpost. Right here. Oh, can we kind of go around? This is like a little small town that he has built. He has a bunch of different homes for different purposes. So one, like this one, has the nether portal in it. This is the old AFK fish house. And he has moved that to over here, and he also has an enchantment room, interpearl station, a super smelter, and then also this is an AFK death machine. And I think he just kind of left these as decor. They don't really have anything in them. So his final build that he has been working on, we'll go over to it. It's not too far from here. I'll probably just fly there. You can use the nether hub. But flying over my boat and over spawn, chunks are loading really strangely. I cannot wait until 1.12 comes out. This dark oak forest he had claimed, and as you may notice, the orange beacon of hope, that is his signature, the orange. And if we were to go down here, he had built this house to begin off with, right here. It's kind of like a last minute decor he has worked on, which is really cool. So it's, just kind of like a little hidden wooden house. Over here is like a little campsite. There was a flame here. Another little house he had built. Looks very nice. It's got a shulker box in there with some stone and such. I think the other one may actually have a shulker box too. And so things look a little bit suspicious over here, right? I mean, you got all these different ores. If you were to smack this redstone ore and run over here, this door opens. This door opens. Okay, let's try this again. I am so terrible with this entrance. Okay, that's going to load. We'll just go ahead and update the block by doing this and then running over here. There we are. So this is his base right here. If we were to take this dirt out, this is what he has been working on. It looks like he has made use of my sea lanterns. And also the industrial look is from observer blocks, which looks really cool. He hasn't really finished this room or anything, but he's got an AFK fish farm there with a couple of different routes around in the area. going into another portal, and this must be the item sorter that I had seen. Yes, beautiful. I actually haven't been over here in a few episodes, so I haven't really seen a lot of the progress updates. I've been watching his videos. And that's pretty much what he's been working on. He has done an excellent job. Fripp, you are incredible, man. You have been so dedicated, and I really appreciate the time that you have put on the server. It means a lot. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for the base tours. And some of the Enderman farm, the basis of it has been built by Fripp. So kind of a cool thing to take note of. But I think that's going to be about it for this episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We will be getting back to some base building next episode. And I wanted to apologize for this video being a little bit late. I have been very busy this week. And not only that, but we've had the launch of the new series, so things have been kind of behind here on the WayStone, but I will be picking it back up. We're going to be doing some base building next episode. I am really excited about it. I've been really wanting to do it. And Fripp, good luck, man. Good luck.